Moi, it's Turku Yoga Guide here. I hope you have been practicing your ujjayi breathing, which is the basic thing before starting your asana practice. In this session, you will learn a new thing, the sun salutation, called Surya Namaskar in Sanskrit. Surya means sun, salutation means to greet. So we are greeting the sun that is rising and setting every single day. Sometimes it might be difficult to just take a moment and sit down and relax your mind and your body, even for a few moments. And for some of us, it might be necessary to move our bodies before we start sitting comfortably and focusing inwards. So the sun salutation is an excellent way of getting rid of the extra energy that you might have in your body or all the things that are circling around in your mind. So if it's very difficult for you to just sit down and start breathing right away, you can start by doing the sun salutations before you sit comfortably and just breathe. So let's start exploring the sun salutation. So every sun salutation, as every yoga pose in standing, starts in Samastitihi, which is an equal standing pose where you place your feet together, you drop your shoulders down, and you allow your arms to hang softly and relaxed by your sides. And in this pose, you start elongating your spine from the tailbone all the way up towards the top of your head. So in order to do that, activate the Mula Bandha. So draw the sitting bones together, then also lift your pelvic floor up towards your navel to activate the Uddiyana Bandha. Relax and soften your chest to create some space for the deep and soft breath, the ujjayi breathing. And finally, also activate the gazing point, the focus inwards towards yourself by looking down towards your nose or to one point on the floor. So you can take a few moments to stand in Samastitihi. Stand equally on both feet and allow your breath to become equal. So the inhalations and exhalations are equal in length. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And try to find a comfortable, equal standing pose. And when you are ready, let's start exploring the sun salutation. So you are standing in Samastitihi. With the first inhalation, raise your arms above your body and try to look up towards your thumbs. So press the fingertips together, your palms together. As you fold forward and down, exhale slowly and try to reach your fingertips towards the floor. Usually in the beginning, you can only go halfway down and that's okay. Keep your knees straight, so don't bend your knees in order to get your fingertips on the floor. Rather, be honest for yourself, stay where you are and practice along according to your flexibility. If you are more flexible by nature, you might reach the fingertips on the floor or even place the whole palm towards the floor. And here, relax the neck so you try to get your nose towards your knees. With the third breath, that's the inhalation, start lengthening your spine, create some space for your breath in your chest and look up. And now bend your knees as you exhale. Place the palms firmly on the floor and step back to all fours. So drop your knees down towards the floor. And now when you are on all fours, try to strengthen your core muscles by using your bandhas, the Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. So try to lift your lower belly upwards. So you are not arching your lower back, but you are supporting your lower back with the help of your core muscles with the bandhas. And also avoid dropping your chest down in order to create some pressure in your upper back. Rather, press the hands firmly on the floor to elevate and lift your chest higher off the floor. And also finally, avoid dropping your head down Instead, lift your chin higher up and look towards your nose. With the next breath, that's the inhalation, drop your hips all the way down towards the floor as much as you can, and also open your heart, your chest up towards the ceiling, and lift your chin towards the ceiling. Then come back to all fours, tuck your toes under, exhale and straighten your knees to lift your sitting bones up towards the ceiling. And if you cannot reach your heels on the floor, you want to step a little bit forward, not too much, but just a tiny step forward in order to get your heels closer to the floor. If they do not reach all the way down, that's okay. But try to keep your knees straight. It might not be possible in the beginning. With practice, you get stronger and more flexible in your knee joints, and then you might be able to straighten your knees all the way. In the downward facing dog, which we are now, we'll stay here for 5 in and exhalations. So this is a time for you to strengthen your body, to connect with your breath and find ease in this pose. Once you have stayed here for 5 in and exhalations, now bend your knees again and walk your feet forward slowly and place your big toes together. Keep your knees straight as you take a deep breath in to fill your lungs and straighten your back. If you can, keep the palms on the floor or keep the fingertips on the floor or hold on to your legs. And then with the exhalation, fold all the way down. Try to get your nose towards your knees. If you can place the hands on the floor. With the inhalation, slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra and bring the arms above your body, reach towards the sky. Exhale and slowly lower your arms. And this was the first option for the sun salutation. Let's look at the second option. So the second option starts also in the Samastitihi, the equal standing pose. With the first inhalation, raise your arms up above your body. As you exhale, fold forward and down as you learned. With the inhalation, straighten your back, fill your lungs with air. And with the exhalation, now step back, but instead of stepping to all fours, try to keep your legs straight. And remember, you should still use the core muscles to create some space in your back, in your lower back, in your upper back, and in your neck. So lift your lower belly up, lift your chest up, and also lift your chin up. And from here, as you inhale, roll over your feet. So you're strengthening your feet and your toes. Drop your hips all the way down and lift your heart up towards the ceiling as you also lift your chin towards the ceiling. And with the exhalation, now roll over your toes again, but this way backwards, and step a little bit forward to adjust your downward facing dog. And then you stay here for 5 in and exhalations to find the comfortable pose, the steadiness and the ease of the pose. After the 5th exhalation, bend your knees, walk forward again, bring the big toes together, take a deep breath in to straighten your knees and to look up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra and bring the hands above your body. Exhale, allow your arms down. Now I will give you a third option for the sun salutations. So if you have some yoga blocks at home, you can also use them for the sun salutations. So when you are standing in Samastitihi, place the yoga blocks down in front of your toes and wider than your feet. And they might be there for the whole time to help you to do your sun salutation. So let's look at the sun salutation, how it's done with the yoga blocks. So start in Samastitihi. Activate your pelvic floor muscles and lift your lower belly upwards towards your navel. Soften your chest and your heart. Gaze down towards the one point. to focus inwards towards yourself. With the first inhalation, again raise your arms above your body, look towards your thumbs. As you exhale, fold all the way down, and this time you might be able to place the hands on the blocks as you drop your head all the way down towards your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine and look up. Exhale, step back to all fours or keep your knees straight. Remember, your core muscles must be activated. As you inhale, roll over your feet. You can also drop the knees down towards the floor. Lift your chest and chin up. As you exhale, roll backwards. Keep your hands on the blocks and lift your tailbone and your sitting bone towards the ceiling to find a comfortable downward facing dog. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. And after the 5th breath, again, walk your feet closer to the blocks. Keep the big toes together. Inhale, lengthen your spine and look up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Also bring your arms above your body to reach towards the sky. Exhale, slowly lower your arms down. Now I have taught you different options for the sun salutations, and there are still many more options to learn. But let's repeat the sun salutation now 2 more times and just do your own options and choose according to your body's abilities, your strength and flexibility. And remember, you should not be harming your body. And remember to be true to yourself. So let's do 2 more sun salutations. So start in Samastitihi. Activate Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Ujjayi breath, and gaze down towards your nose to look inwards towards yourself. As you inhale, raise your arms above your body, look up. As you exhale, fold all the way down, bring your nose towards your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine and look up. Exhale, bend your knees, step back. As you inhale, roll forward, allow your hips, lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Exhale, roll backwards to a downward facing dog and step forward to adjust your pose if needed. Connect with your breath. Inhale, exhale. 1, inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bend your knees, walk forward to bring your big toes together. As you inhale, straighten your knees and look up. Exhale, fold all the way down, relax the weight of your head. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms above your body. Exhale, lower your arms. We'll do this 1 more time. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, step back to all fours or keep your knees straight. Inhale, roll forward and up. Exhale, roll back. Adjust your pose by stepping forward if needed. Look up towards your navel and focus on your breath. 1. And try to feel how the breath happens deep inside of your chest. 2. So remember to activate your pelvic floor muscles. 3. Listen to the sound of your breath. 4. 5. Bend your knees, step forward to bring your big toes together. Inhale, straighten your knees, look up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, come up and raise your arms above your body. Exhale, lower your arms. You should repeat the sun salutations as many times as you want to. Usually it's done 3 to 5 times in order to get the energy flowing and going inside of your body to create some heat. So you might feel that you are already sweating, even though you have been just doing few movements on your yoga mat. And this is how the yoga practice will purify your body. And also it will calm your mind as you draw your senses inwards and you are focusing on your breath and in your body. So you are present in this moment, in your body and in your breath. And after you have done the sun salutations, maybe a few times with this video, and you should be learning and memorizing the sequence by yourself, so you can practice without my help on your own whenever you want to. So you don't need any videos or any help to practice yoga. You can do it on your own whenever you feel for it. So practice the sun salutations and sitting and breathing every single day. And once you feel ready to proceed to the next sequence, that will be some of the standing poses, you are welcome to join me on the next session. Kiitos. Moi moi.